Cool, awesome. Yeah, I'm famous for messing up names. So, well, Big V, welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Champions. It's awesome to have you
Oh,
on, dude.
thank you for having me here. It's a honor, I think, to be on this
Sure.
channel, I think.
It's our honor to have you on. So it means a lot. We really do appreciate it. You've got the most wonderful story to share and about sort of how you got into the sport, what the sport means for you, and also, dude, what you've done within the sport, which is absolutely, absolutely epic. So I think let's get started with firstly, give us a little bit of a background. Who are you? Your some of your backstory, and then how you got into powerlifting.
So my name is Varun Vimlashla. So I carry the middle name of my father. So at least, so he gave me his middle name to me, so I can raise his name whenever I do any studies.
Awesome.
So I come from Fiji. Was born in Fiji, 1998, in a sugarcane farming community. Been raised there 25 years, and then recent 2 years I moved to Fiji. I moved from Fiji to Australia to further my studies in civil engineering. My background in
Civil
my
engineering.
career wise, yeah,
Yeah,
also a mechanical engineer
okay.
too.
Yeah, well, yeah, civil is you need mechanic. I mean, but it's the best kind of engineering out there. Civil. There you go. Phenomenal.
I'll go with mechanical though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Awesome. Yep.
so came to do my studies here. Uh, I never did powerlifting in my life till I moved to Australia, and I've been watching people doing powerlifting out here, and it just inspired me. I got a message from one of the. It was like advertisement when it comes. Are you interested in powerlifting? And then I just pop in my details, and yeah, and then it started from one of the gyms, and my coach, that is Big Jack. His name is Big Jack, and he guided me from there till now, and I'm just amazed what sport has done with my progress. Yeah.
And you've done really, really well. But on that, when we chatted and you sent me some information, you came from a very humble background. And I can hear how proud you are and the respect you share when you speak of your dad. Tell us a little bit about your background. What was it like growing up in Fiji for you?
Growing up in Fiji was a great privilege to be in Fiji. Uh, Never had this kind of access of technology. It
Mm,
was more of raw energy and spending time with family and doing farming. Something that I really miss till now is having not having family around you
yeah,
and family time, especially my dad and my mom, who had no education backgrounds. But made they did a lot of sacrifice for my uni. They paid out my uni to get
sure,
me a bachelor's in Fiji, which is just 56 grand, and it was from their savings, whatever they have, and their whole life to make me study that.
sure.
Uh, and it was a proud moment just graduate and see how proud my parents felt, and it was amazing
We
to
got to
see
give
that.
you one of these, dude.
Yeah,
Absolutely awesome. Yeah,
and something about my dad.
yeah,
He's a he's a really hardworking guy. Uh, he always used to tell me, go in the farm. If you don't study, go in the farm or else study.
yeah.
So I chose study because I didn't want to go in the hot sun. So I chose study.
Right, 100%. But that's phenomenal. Now, also, moving to Australia without family and without that support, what has powerlifting meant to you in terms of becoming family? Because everybody that I speak to on the podcast, whether they're athletes or coaches in South Africa, in Australia, in the US, in Canada, in Europe, wherever, they talk about sort of the wonderful family that powerlifting is. What does that mean for you?
Yeah, powerlifting has given me new friends, new family. I think powerlifting gave me a new reason to be here in Australia, to be honest. When I started, I never knew much people because I left my family, my friends,
Mm,
and it was like a new beginning. And finding a reason up here to just in Australia was just to get a stable life. But powerlifting gave me another opportunity to grow in my life. Uh, Made a friend, and I think my coach Big Jack, he played the most vital role in my life till now when he guided me from a guy who didn't know much about. I don't have any sports background till age of 25 till I moved to Australia. So
Okay,
I was not
sure.
lifting weights
Mm,
till I came here. So I don't have much on gym and stuff. I'm still in a learning process, but that learning process gave me so much success by the true guidance from the coach and friends and techniques that and powerlifting is all about techniques,
mm,
patience, and growing in that field. And powerlifting gym and families, I think they play the vital role in your competitions when they come out and support you even on your hardest time. They be there, go get it next time. And the support the team I'm with is Fortitude Barbell. That's a
hmm.
Queensland-based team. Their motivation to any athletes, it's incredible, and you'll see that in worlds where they are for Australia, everyone will be shouting for you. So yeah, there will be a good people to watch out for.
Oh, fantastic. Hopefully we look forward to chatting to some of the guys on the podcast as well. And I'll chat with you.
Yeah.
We can bully them. You can nominate them and get them to come on whether they want to or not. So
Yeah.
tell us about your first powerlifting competition. What was that like?
My first powerlifting, it was just a deadlift competition. So I just deadlifted. I think my max was 200, and I think I came second last or something.
Okay, cool.
And I was just watching, and I was watching people like deadlifting 300, and I was like, holy, what the like
Yeah.
they've been training for a while, and I'm like just on my fourth month of training, and then I competed, and yeah, it was amazing. But I was just in a state of shock looking at people how much they can lift, even though they look so skinny or they are lightweight, and I was like, oh yeah,
What
that's something I need to learn.
what
Yeah.
was that like for you? Was that inspiring thinking, okay, there's I'm doing this, but I can now do a lot more?
Yeah, it's something that inspired me, the feeling of competition and looking at people winning the medals. And that's something I chased, not for medal, but some of the records that I'm
Mm.
chasing till now. Um, and, and yeah, it feels amazing to be looking at people's progress, how they have developed, just following simple steps and simple techniques they have been having in the training session. Yeah.
That's very, very cool. You're coming out to South Africa now for the WPC World Champs. Also, Durban's good. How are you with spicy food, by the way?
Oh, I can't wait to try the foods. I've been just watching TikToks
Okay, awesome.
and trying to find out the restaurants that I want to go. And yeah,
So we
I'll
do.
get more information from you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we're putting these series together because I remember when I went to Morocco, I think it was in 2016 for the Africa Champs. And like, you don't really know where to go, where's the good food. If you want spicy food, you want this kind of food, you want to try, where do you buy water? If you need a charger for your phone, this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So that's everything, yeah, that we're putting together. And we know it's going to be exciting. There was a restaurant that I went to last week. They do. Do you know what a
Yeah.
bunny chow is?
Ah, nah.
Okay, so now right, here we go. You're gonna love the bunny chows. So bunny chow was as far as the story goes, it was invented by an Indian restaurant who was across the road from the horse racing track. And what happened is the gentleman who ran the restaurant got tired of sending the bookies lunch and never getting his plates and his knives and forks back. So they would order curry and that he would never get his stuff back. So what he did is he took a loaf of white bread, cut it in half, hollowed it out, put the curry inside, whether it's a bean curry, broad bean curry, mutton curry, beef, lamb, chicken, whatever, and then put the plug the top with the bread that was cut out from the middle, and that's how you eat it. So you eat it with a spoon or you eat it with the bread, and as you're eating the bread, the curry, you eat the bread with it. So you end up eating everything. So if you can imagine a fantastic curry in a loaf of bread. It's a Durban speciality, and it's phenomenal. You're going to love it. So very, very cool.
Oh yeah.
And the food gets spicy down there. So it's great. It's going to be
Oh,
absolutely
that will be
fantastic.
nice.
Yep. So they're too
Yeah.
spicy for me,
After the
man.
week.
Yeah. After the weigh-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You got my
100%.
vote.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So from your first competition to coming out to South Africa, tell us about that journey. What was that like for you? There's a couple of records we can talk about as well. Fantastic bench as well. So tell us a little bit about that.
So I was doing a classic row for 1 year,
Okay.
and I've been doing that. And I qualified for last year. I did nationals. I did 230, and I qualified for next last year's WPC in
Mm,
Chicago. And I won the third place overall in deadlift in
phenomenal.
Chicago. That's a world medal that I'm holding. So
Awesome.
it's a really proud moment when I got that. And I'm not really much like I'm not been in years of powerlifting.
Mm,
It's just 1.5 years to be honest.
okay.
So this is my like going second year and in powerlifting, and I'm making another world's debut. And it's equipped this time because I took something new. Equipped
Okay.
division. It's quite interesting. I knew it was not easy learning about the suits because oh my god, it's really hard to get in and learning the techniques. Or it took a while for me to learn the techniques, but I'm proud that I did that. And I'll be the we are only two people coming for equip side,
Hmm.
and I'm happy to represent Australia that we are coming in equip division and we'll have fun.
Absolutely. It's going
Yeah,
to be phenomenal. I think when we spoke yesterday, you said there's about 28 members of the Australian team coming out.
yeah. I think 26.
Six. Okay. Are you getting the
Yeah.
opportunity to all travel together?
Not really. We are
Okay.
booking by ourselves, and then we are just uh, traveling on different dates because everyone is competing on a different dates.
Right. Yes.
So everyone is just arriving on different
On their
dates.
own dates. Okay.
So
Cool. But it's going to be very
yeah,
cool staying at the hotel with the team, getting together with the other countries. Worlds is always a wonderful, wonderful experience with athletes from all over the world.
yeah. Actually I'm really interested because last year I went to Chicago. I got sick because it was too cold for me
Yeah.
because we come from a really hot environment. And then I'm really excited for South Africa because it matches our
The climate.
like
Yeah.
weather pattern.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it should be fine.
So I think
I
no,
don't want to
yeah,
participate yet.
that's it. And November's a great time of the year to be in Durban. It's going to be warm. Durban's quite humid, and the sea is warm.
Oh,
So we just the hotel is just up from the beach, and you're going to be able to just walk down to the beach if you want, have a swim in the morning, come back to the hotel, have breakfast, and it's going to really, really be a lot of fun. Good weather, good climate, sea level as well. So you don't have to stress about oxygen and altitude, and much, much warmer than Chicago. I can promise you that.
yeah,
Cool.
that will be nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are really interested
Oh, awesome.
to
For
do that.
for you with the competition, is there anything that you looking forward to do? Anything that you want to do that you can share with us? I also don't want to get into trouble
Uh,
with coaches giving away information.
nah, actually, yeah, because I really want to see safari, like go out, see
Yep.
the animals, especially. It will be really like when I moved from Fiji to Australia, it's like my first time even watching a lion or a zebra and a crocodile and kangaroos. So
Awesome.
it's already a like yeah experience, and I can't wait for South Africa to whatever they bring. And I know that it will be really good. I already booked some of the safari trips,
Okay.
so I'm
Awesome.
trying to schedule it after my competition, so at least
Yes.
can go out straight after that.
So I know also with the hotel, with Onema Hotel, that you can book through the hotel. They've got everything ready to support the athletes and the coaches for what they're wanting to do in terms of their tours and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
So,
it
and
will
if you want to
be.
learn to surf, there's a surf school just down on the beach. and it's a pretty good.
How's the Sharks there?
No, Sharks are great. Well, so the local rugby, the provincial rugby team is called the Sharks, but on Durban
Oh,
Beach, they, the Natal Sharks board, the guys who protect there's nets, and they are pretty much recognized as some of the best in the world at what they do. There's huge amounts of tourism. In December, between Christmas and New Year, there can be hundreds of thousands of people on that beach, and they really, how they look after them. The lifeguards there are incredible, so you don't have to worry about sharks. You're absolutely safe.
uh,
What a lot of the guys
that
do
will
is
be
they've got piers where the guys go fishing, or that you can just watch the surfing, and the surfers dive off the end of the pier with their boards to catch waves. So you could jump off and then swim in if you wanted to. It's really cool.
uh,
It's a lot of fun. No, you're gonna love it. I wanted to chat a little bit more about the sport for you.
yep.
Yeah, what is the thing within powerlifting that you love the most about the sport?
Powerlifting is something that is about patience. So we train for 8 weeks before competition,
Mm,
and we train the same exercise for 8 weeks straight, with depending on how many reps and the weight, and the progress that you get make in that 8 weeks. It's incredible to see how much you can progress in that much time. And something it's you learn about it how can you be patient with your training,
mm,
and it teaches you patience. As it says, patience is everything. So it tells us how to be patient and keep training. Even though it gets boring, keep going. Just like life, you have to keep going. You have to keep going. If you want success, you just keep grinding
mm-hmm.
it. Don't have much expectation, just set your goal and then grind for it. And yeah, that's how I think I learned my bench. My bench was just 100 kg.
Mm,
If and now with equip, I'm benching 150 and 140, which gave me patience. Like it took me 6 months or beyond to just learn this part
mm,
of
mm.
handling and training. And yeah, the powerlifting really teaches you how to humble yourself with weight. It's not always about lifting heavy weights. That's what I realized, and that's something I would say. Everyone says, "Oh, you lift heavy," but yeah, that weight came with time,
Yes.
definitely, and learning the
Sure.
techniques and right people. You'll find in powerlifting, I think you'll find the right people
Mm,
in your life too, and they become like a supporting person in your life that plays a vital role, like to support you in sports and in life too. Sometimes, if you feel down about something, what's going on in your home or anything, and then you discuss with them, they become a part of you and part of your family. And then, yeah, it goes from there and it
sure.
becomes a circle that you follow always.
I love that, man. That's fantastic. The what I wanted to ask you as well now, from what you've shared, what is powerlifting and the work that you've done? Because you spoke about patience and the journey. What has powerlifting taught you about yourself?
Powerlifting gave me a new name to me. I think I was a person because in school I used to just perform good with my studies,
Mm,
and I never knew that I can do this much in sports. And I realized powerlifting have gave me a new name, a new journey of my life. And most people, even I go to gym now, people recognize me as a powerlifter. And and when I look back to people from Fiji, like some of the boys, they message me for some stuff. Um, at least they see me as a person that changes from like lifting that much. And yeah, I became an inspiration to them.
mm,
And
mm.
it's nothing to brag about. Like it's a thing that hardly a Fijian can get a chance. And I'm happy that Australia gave an opportunity, even though I'm a Fijian. They never look at my background, my color, or anything. They gave me an opportunity to represent myself, not about the country. And I represented myself, and I'm proud to say that I'm representing Australia. Australia is a home of opportunity. Coming from a country where we have less opportunity to compete in world states.
Mm.
As a first powerlifter in equipped division, I think I'm a first Fijian that will be competing in a world event. It's a big thing, but and representing Australia, it's another big thing, and it's a big thing for a family because my family is Indo-Fijian, which is more of an Indian that
Mm-hmm.
is born in Fiji, and then it's a big thing for the Indo-Fijian community in Fiji that mostly the boys out there, we just play soccer. That's the main thing we play. Rugby is for the natives or Fijians.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only how we divide the people. But I have made a name that we can do whatever we want. And lifting weights, even being a Fiji Indian, we are lifting heavy weights and becoming a powerlifter. It doesn't tell you what race or anything.
Mm.
It's something I inspired. Powerlifting has just changed my whole life. It gave back so much proud to my family,
Sure.
and yeah, it's something that I will never forget. And I'm so excited to represent Australia. And they gave me opportunity to be here, and it's a place where we can get opportunity, and that opportunity makes you grow in that field.
Yeah.
So I would say thank you, Australia, for having me here.
We're going to give Australia one of these as well, and a clap of thunder. So there we go. I think we, got to. It's really, really cool for that support and giving people the opportunity to shine and to grow and to develop. You mentioned sort of, being an inspiration to some of the guys back home. Have some of them started powerlifting or trying to, starting in the sport because they see what you've been doing?
Yeah, just mostly the people who have been contacting me, they just watch my. It's like if you represent another country, people are not looking up to you
Mm.
because, oh, why you not representing our where you born? I don't worry about that
Yeah.
because as long as I inspire myself and doing good for myself and then lifting and traveling, that's all I need. I think inspiring. It's to the people that really wants to learn. Really willing to open to teach them. Yeah, people have been approaching me, so especially the rugby teams.
Mm.
Uh, they've been asking some strength. I'm born in Ba community in Fiji, and they've been asking me some of the strength training, and they've been, uh, yeah, I've been helping them in strength wise and some of the techniques that can help in rugby. As you know, Fiji is known for rugby, so they
Absolutely.
do train every day.
Yeah.
So they've been asking about strength, some weaknesses, and they send me some videos, so I help them out some of the times. Whenever I'm free, I just give them a reply. Just need to do this, and
Mm-mm.
it's rugby is more about explosive you have to do, and it's not about lifting heavy. It's like just controlling your explosive and the strength. If you get, that's all you need at the moment. And as my I used to play rugby for my high school, and proud to see them. They are coming, and when I go back, I really want to go have chat with the boys
Awesome.
and give back to community. Sometimes, if I go in the training session, uh, yeah, I'll be happy to help my community, especially. And yeah,
That's it. It's for them to understand that you are gaining the experience, whether it's representing Fiji or Australia, you're gaining that international experience, that international platform, you're meeting people, you're making contacts, and then you're going to bring all of that back home so that you can help your boys. I mean, that's very, very cool.
yeah.
For we've spoken sort of about powerlifting, what it means to you, what it's given you. Just as a bit of a fun question, what about powerlifting drives you mad? What makes you crazy about powerlifting?
I think the smelling salt.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
We had nationals like 2 weeks ago, and I'm still sick, and my nose is still running because of so much smelling salt
Salt.
and so many pre-workout.
Yeah, yeah,
I did
100%.
9 lifts and 9 pre-workout,
Yep,
and I was like,
sure.
the
Okay.
next day I was so sick.
Yeah. That's a heck of a lot of pre-workout. I think we have to get you onto the Italian one, the espresso. There we go. That's your good pre-workout. But then they're still going to be
Yeah, that
looking
will
for,
be.
yeah, for those dilators. Oh my word, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think that's the most honest answer that I've ever gotten. It's the smelling salts and too much pre-workout because we know, hey.
Yeah, I still have
Yeah.
I because there is no nerves on showing on my forehead.
Hmm.
And then I was looking at my last lift and I seen a big lump on my head. And I was like, and it hurting now. And I was like, I think I have popped one of my nerves out here or something.
So
So
that
yeah, it was like surprising.
quite definitely proof of effort, though, right?
Yeah,
How much that
yeah,
effort's being
powerlifting.
for you, for sure. So
Yeah,
for you within, I mean, if we look at powerlifting as a sport, let's look at it in in Australia, perhaps even in Fiji as well. What does powerlifting need as a sport? What would you like to see happening within the sport?
oh, especially in Fiji, they need more like
Mm,
equipments. They got some of the good athletes. I'm so one of the young guys lifting 330 plus. Oh, that's impressive being a age under 23 age.
sure.
That's impressive. But they don't have quality of equipments. I think they still lack of coaches,
Mm,
which needs to be having more experience. At Australia, I don't think they have any doubts about
yeah,
powerlifting. Every
love it.
federation has a lot, and there's a lot of federations out here, and they are just on their own, and they have massive lifters.
Yeah.
So Australia is, I think they are on the, they are the top dogs
Okay,
in
that
powerlifting.
yeah,
I think.
they're loving it absolutely. But also,
Yeah,
your neighbors New Zealand have come on incredibly well. They've done really well, producing some great
yeah,
athletes. So it's great to see lifting growing in that part of the world, which is really it's something very special. Going back to the competition, we're going to be live streaming it, so it's going to be on this
mhm.
channel on our YouTube channel. Your folks are going to be watching. I take it your family back home.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay, good.
Last year we didn't had any access to live stream,
Right.
so no one would have. Yeah, so I will be so excited to have this live stream so we can tell our family back home.
And on top of that,
Yeah,
we have live comments. So if they're watching and they want to write a comment or share some words of encouragement, they can do that, and then we post it on the stream as well. So it comes up on the live stream, and we can comment back and forth with your folks having. You mentioned how they sacrificed and they worked to get you through school to uni and to study with you. You're in university, you're studying, you're doing what you set out to do, and then on top of it you start performing really well in powerlifting, and get to represent
yeah.
Australia now your second year, which is really cool. And now coming out to South Africa, what does that mean to your parents?
My parents are still in shock. Like they wanted South Africa, but
Mm,
some personal commitment happened, so they had to stay back. But my family, I think it's something first time in our family history someone has come so far in a sports field, and I'm proud to say that. Yeah, we are. I'm happy to represent my family. It's something that I want to share. Is coming from a humble family.
mhm,
Sometimes, like growing up, we didn't have much meals, not enough money, and I never thought of having an iPhone in my life till I came to Australia. That was my first iPhone, and today I'm so proud that Australia and powerlifting has given me so much recognition, name, uh, and also a hope that I'm inspiring the other youths out there. It's not about where you're born and raised. Dreams can come true if you really work hard to it. And sacrifice from parents are the biggest sacrifice. So always respect them,
mhm,
always love them because parents are
100%.
someone that will be always uh, be beside you. And they're I think they're the biggest supporters in your life. And if you still have your parents, do really appreciate them and give them a call, and they will be happy to even hear a call from you. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
I do every week. Try to contact both of my parents and get in touch because they did us so much and they don't want anything from you, but even a call giving to your family is
Mm.
something that you can give back. And yeah, that's what they will be expecting. Yeah, coming from a humble family, started with nothing, and today wearing green and gold in life. That's a big achievement. And also, we'll be sharing like, don't be always try to work hard against whatever it comes in. Life will throw so much challenges to reach out there to your goals, so don't give up. Keep grinding, and you will get there. But take your time. Don't
Mm.
rush. Powerlifting is something you don't rush. You get injuries. Injuries will spoil your career, and take it slow. Powerlifting is something you can enjoy your whole life, and try to enjoy then hurting yourself. So try to learn as much as you can, and then you'll grow by yourself. And training will get you there someday. So have a belief in your lifting. You will get there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Such important messages. Have patience. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't get injured. And, trust your training. Trust the process and the
Yeah.
steps. And I
Trust.
think it's always like, if you can get a good coach, find someone that can guide you and mentor you and keep you moving forward. It's
Yeah.
really.
Something that I
Mm,
want to say about the coaching thing too.
mm,
People need to find coach that wants to see progress. I think most of the coaching industry has just running after money
mm,
nowadays, and people are not like for my coach. He is a person that is not worried about what I lift, how I feel about the weight. That's all. Every time he asks me about, and that something makes me more confident that hey, he's not worried about me lifting heavy. He's worried about the technique and how I feel. That's more than anything you want from a coach. So yeah, that's something I wanted to share.
absolutely. Is there anything you'd like to tell us about the coach, your experience with him? And is there anyone else that you'd like to give a shout out to as well and say hi?
Oh yeah, yeah, Big Jack. He has been a big mentor for me. I think from the hardest time of my life in Australia, he was a person that supported me. He came as a best friend. He was just a friend, and then he became a coach last year. And from there, he just took me over. And yeah, he loves eating. He's a big guy.
I
Uh,
love it.
yeah, and he loves
Yeah.
and
Is he
and he
coming
loves
out to
hugging.
South
So
Africa?
nah, he's not coming in. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's okay because yeah, he'll be supporting
yeah.
from wherever he is. Last year he was not with me, but
Mm,
he supported me from like WhatsApp and then give me
awesome.
a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a humble person, always smiles, and he has nothing to be said any day. He always smiles and gives hugs.
Awesome. That's a relationship with a coach and a coach that's a friend is something that's very, very special and helps you benefit so much more in life than from just lifting the weights.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
That
And shout out to my family back in Fiji and my friends from work, and my partner and all the families out here in Australia and New Zealand. And to Pacific Island powerlifting. You guys are doing great. Keep supporting each other and also be supporting me too, even though I represent Australia, but still in heart I have
100%.
Pacific.
Yeah. You know what? It does it. You know what? The thing is this, right? And I think it's so you can see it in Formula One where you support the driver and you can support the team. You can be,
Mm.
a McLaren fan but still support Lewis Hamilton. So whether you're,
Yeah,
in green and gold for Australia or wherever, just support the lifter because
yeah,
it's a homeboy made good, right, and doing really well on the world
yeah,
stage. So that's it, and that's an
yeah.
instruction from me. People of Fiji, support him. Okay, support the big V. This is not me asking you. I don't want any of this nonsense. No crying. Okay, you're just going to send the love. All right. Otherwise, there's going to be some big trouble. All right, I love my
Oh
buttons too much. Eh?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Go ahead. So,
yeah, I
uh,
love your broadcast. Like I've been watching it. Your suit, tuxedos look good,
thank you.
and
Oh, thank you very
yeah,
much. Yeah, you know, it's so, today's is Friday, so there wasn't a tie on, and I was at my gym early this morning. We had early clients, so raced back, got ready, got a the golf shirt on, and the blazer with the like. So yeah, but I've done
yeah.
taxi absolutely. So we'll do that for the next one. Um, just a crazy question. I mean, and not to put any pressure on you. How would your parents feel about coming on the podcast with you?
Oh, yeah, they'll be happy.
Okay.
I think that there will be a language barrier out here.
Yeah, but that's what I got
Um,
you for.
they understand.
You know, even yeah.
Yeah, they might start swearing at you. I won't even understand.
It's like, wait,
Uh,
what? So, you know what? I think if you would like to, that's something that we would love to do. The reason being, like, sport,
yeah,
you know, sport is so important. Powerlifting is so important. And that's why we do this, because I got a great, you know, a lot of love for the sport and what it can do. Because when you're feeling down, you go to the gym, you feel better, you hang around
yeah,
with your crew. When you're feeling happy, you go to the gym, you feel better, you're hanging around your crew. And what powerlifting gives us purpose, and it teaches us to work for the future. And as you said so well with this, it's like, got to be patient. You got to slow it down.
hmm
You got to bring it, you know, don't overdo it.
no,
Yeah, that's a
it's you won't be able to achieve that
that's it.
300 deadlift in one day.
Yeah.
So keep
It's
going.
yeah, keep going, and you know you want to be doing this when you're 90. So speaking of doing this when you're 90, what are some of your dreams for the future? I mean, you've done so well already, but there's some things you'd still like to do, like to achieve.
I think still I'm still learning powerlifting, so I still have a room to grow
Mm,
in this field. My career wise, I love studying, but I just took a break because it was too much pressure of studying and doing powerlifting.
mm.
So I took a break. I just finished my civil. Uh, I want to do my masters and yeah, and focus on my business. My business is about renewable energy,
Okay, cool.
and it's something I want to give back to my country, mostly
Yeah,
about renewable energy,
for
whatever I'm learning,
for
and then give back to
awesome.
them.
So, do you want to tell us a little bit about that? I mean, sort of what you're doing, what you're working on. People can reach out.
So yeah, yeah. So I'm a mechanical engineer and a civil engineering tech. So my company is Pacific Renewable Consultant. So I do more of renewable energy, of solar, wind, and biomass,
Mm-hmm.
which is more of my focus at the moment. Bringing in Fiji is biomass production because in Fiji there is so much grains
Mm,
that goes in a waste,
okay.
and I'm trying to build a program, build an industry where we can utilize this, recycle this, and make a product out of it. It's more of putting the grains in a factory and we're getting some kind of fertilizer
Mm,
that can be
mm.
used in grains again. So
Okay,
it's with
sure.
recycling. Yeah.
That's absolutely awesome. I think so. Also, you know, with the sugar cane and the pulp, once you've extracted it, you know, I think there's companies in India that are turning it into plates and knives and forks and all of these other things. So
Yeah.
that's it. You know, if you've got the climate for growing stuff, that's your energy source. I absolutely love that. So if anyone wants to get in touch,
Yeah.
they can reach out. It's Pacific. You said.
Pacifica Renewables.
Okay, awesome. That's very, very cool. Will
Yeah.
you send me it? Have you got an Instagram social profile you can share?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
we'll
can share with you.
excellent, and we'll put that into the comments as well. Very, very cool. I think one thing, and not to get us into trouble with the Australian rugby community, but or the South African rugby community, but maybe in like 20 years, you'll be back in Fiji, strength and conditioning coach, and getting Fiji
Oh, yes.
to the World Cup finals, and maybe to getting the World Cup. Like, how cool would that be? Like chatting in 20 years' time. Right? Do you remember when you came out to South Africa?
Yeah. And then I meet another coach from one of the powerlifters
Yeah.
in South Africa
Yeah,
team.
yeah, absolutely. No, they don't. You got to start doing some work in South Africa as well. That'll be cool. Listen, South Africa is a place for renewable energy, something that's also really, really important. We've got coal, we've got great coal, but we tend to ship a lot of it overseas. And I think people don't understand that if you don't have access to those natural resources. I don't know what the situation in Fiji is, but for just power generation, if you can go renewable, whether it's wind, solar, wave, making the fertilizer back again, if you're using all of those products and you're getting that cycle going, you're freeing up a lot of energy. So that's really cool, man. I'm very excited
Yeah.
to hear that.
Yeah, the idea came like when I was studying back in Fiji, and because I was always farming with my dad,
Mm,
people come up with the ideas because I know some of the engineers, they are senior engineers. But the thing is the funding.
mm,
That's the only downfall for any of. There's so many smart people in Fiji in renewable sector, but they don't get the opportunity to grow their idea because of funding. And there's this like people don't get opportunity to talk about their ideas, and I'm grateful that I'm here implemented a company, and then
mm.
I can try to implement this kind of project. I'm not even implementing in Australia. I'm taking back to Fiji, and I have a meeting with one of the ministries in coming days, and hopefully it goes well, and they can have one of the Fiji first in Pacific biomass production company.
Sure.
It's all about funding,
Yeah,
and if they use their funding really wisely, they can have some of the better uh, renewable sector, and they can really rely on such things. But it's
absolutely.
just the funding and mismanagement of funding that happens, and yeah, that's something that it does a downfall for some of the big projects.
So you have to let us know how it goes. We also
Yeah.
have a business leadership podcast, so we'd love to
Oh,
chat to you on that as well. If you want to get some of the other engineers to join you, just to share their ideas, because I think when you can put the passion across, that those who are in charge of the funding understand that it's a good place to put the funding. That's when it
yeah.
can start to move, but it can be like banging your head against a wall. So,
Yeah, it is.
absolutely understand that. So, but that's fantastic. We'll chat off air about that. Maybe when you're back, we'd love to hear how it went. And
Yeah.
that'll be very, very
Yeah, I'll
cool.
give you a message what how it goes. Guess it's
Perfect.
next week, so I'll let you
Awesome.
know.
Cool. That's very, very cool. Yeah, Varun, it's been, so gotta say, Big V, it's been absolutely epic having you on the show. You've got such an inspiring story, and I hope those who are watching, those who have tuned in a bit later, will go back to the beginning and watch the story. You're proof that, you know, patience and hard
Yeah,
work and the grind can get you to achieve really wonderful things and into places that you may not even have dreamed of going.
yeah, definitely. I think powerlifting has made me travel more than I ever planned to travel.
Yeah, that's very cool. Huh?
Yeah,
Does it? Yep,
yeah.
that's what
I
I
never
love
planned
about
to
it.
like powerlifting is like I'm doing worlds representing Australia and also traveling. That's
Yeah,
really
that's
good.
it. And you're
Yeah.
going to have a bunny chow or two or three or four, and you're going to have great food, and you're going to meet great people in great weather, and you're not
Oh
going to get sick.
no, yes, definitely.
Nothing against Chicago, nothing against the Illinois weather, but yeah, Durban's great. It's so funny. I was chatting to Coach Lil. She's a powerlifting coach based in Durban. You'll meet her at the competition.
Yeah, yeah,
She was the one I actually did the video with on our lifestyle channel about where to go in
yeah,
Durban and what to do with the seafood, the steak, the gym, the coffee, all of this cool stuff. And we were joking because she was sitting with a big nano puff jacket on, and I was outside in a t-shirt because coming from Johannesburg where it's 6 degrees, I'm sitting in 23
oh,
degrees and I'm hot. And in Durban, they're cold because they're used to 35 36, 37 degrees with the humidity. So it's going to be good. Bring your shorts and t-shirts and sandals, and then a small
Okay, that's
jacket.
all I have.
Okay, beautiful. Perfect. There we go. What happens if we get you a Springbok rugby jersey? Will you be allowed to go home?
Oh, no, I'll keep it for Dad. He loves South Africa
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, done. We're going to work on that.
rugby.
All right, cool, man. That's going to be epic. Really, thank you for your time. Thank you for what you've shared. It's been an honor having you on the show to chat to you, and always for a bit of fun. Who from the Aussie team that's coming out to South Africa would you like to nominate for us to chat to next?
I I think you should chat with our captain, Gary.
Okay,
He will be leading our team, and
awesome.
he's really good. And I will give you his details so you can
Perfect.
contact him.
All right, done.
Yep.
That'll be epic, dude. Thanks, man. All right, thank you for your time. I'm going to end the broadcast and then I'll chat to you quickly off air. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. Thank
No,
you.
our absolute pleasure. I had a blast. Love chatting to you. Looking forward to chatting with you in Durban as well in person. It's going to be awesome.
Oh,
All right,
definitely.
cool. We'll see you in a minute. The screen's going to go black and then I'll be back on in a few seconds. Thank you, everybody, for joining us
Yep.
and have a great weekend.